Hello, this is Rebecca, and I'm here as an introduction to my YouTube channel. I am going to start doing some videos, and I wanted to just do an icebreaker of what I carry in my pencil pouch. And I am a commuter, and I commute 2 hours a day, so I don't have the luxury of having things at home all the time, so I want to make sure I always have everything with me when I travel. The first one I want to show you is one that I carry around with me pretty much every day. This one in particular I'm using is one I picked up at Staples, I believe earlier this year, and it was $2, so this was a great deal. It's a real sturdy pouch as well. So in this pouch is, whoops, let me start out. Actually, this is one of my, I just put this on my Instagram feed. This is one of my favorite pens. Let me see if I can move the camera a little closer here. This Ink Joy multicolor pen is one of my new favorite pens. I also have a multitude of these Le Pens. I try to get them in every color. They are my favorite planner pens to use. So you can use multiple colors. You can color code. These are a favorite. Let me just see if I can adjust this camera. I am at my workstation out here in my craft room, and this is where all my fun artsy magic happens. So then you have several of the Le Pens. I might be pulling them out for quite a bit here. One thing I do like is the brown. I don't see a lot of brown marker, so to speak, so that was one. And then my other favorite color is this greenish leaf green color there. The other pens I use quite a bit in my journaling and in my planner is this Zig memory system, the Millennium, for drawing and scrapbooking, and they come in several different colors, and the black also come in several different points. So these are one of the pens I carry quite a bit. I also carry a correction tape. This is really what I like about this one, is it kind of hides back in itself. It's from Staples. I carry a glue stick, scissors, of course. This Smashbook pen, genius idea with the glue on one end and the fine tip black pen on the other. Several of these, I really like those. Again, some more Le Pens, another Millennium. And then I carry a pencil for, a lot of times in my Hobonichi, I actually will draw with pencil first and then go over with marker and pen. And this is the eraser that I use. This is actually an eraser I picked up at the place where I get my prints made. And what's nice about this eraser is you can erase with when you're doing paint or even in your journals, and it doesn't leave that ashy residue of eraser rubber stuff left on your page. It just kind of disappears. So it does really good, and it erases on paint as well. And then I have kind of just a generic ballpoint pen that every once in a while you need one of those to use. So that wraps up my everyday pencil pouch and what I carry. And the next one I'd like to show is the one that, especially if I am, I'm going to adjust my camera just a bit here. Excuse me. This is my pencil bag that I will carry, especially if I am, know that I'm going to be doing my doodling in my Hobonichi. And this is actually a makeup bag that folds out, and you can put markers in there. In fact, I can put all my markers from my pencil pouch in here, and you wouldn't even really feel the difference. And then I have papers and washi samples, which I'll go over with that. But the fun thing about this bag is you can put your journal in here, or I have a small planner, so I can put that in there, fold it up, zip it up, and it's ready to go. So let me show you the pens that I carry in this bag. It's going to be quite a bit, but these are going to be, you'll see my favorite pens that I like. These pens are these Marvy La Plume. And these are actually the recent purchase. Bought a set of these. I really like these pens because they have the paintbrush tip on one end, and then they have a fine point on the other. So this is great for coloring in your doodles, and also for writing bigger letters. So I'm just going to kind of pull them out as I see them. There's a set of those. The Old Faithfuls that I have had for years, and I have, ever since I have started scrapbooking, which is more than 15 years ago, I have had these markers. They're a zig as well, and these are, I know everybody's seen these. These have been around forever and ever and ever. Waterproof, fade proof. The thing that's cool about these markers is they have the thin also, and then they have more of a rounded coloring tip on the other. But what I have noticed with these markers, you can have them sit for years. I mean, literally, I've had a set for years, and they do not dry up. I have never had these markers dry up on me. These are really, really, I highly recommend those. Another set that I don't carry a whole lot with me, but I actually have several, and most of these stay on my art table, are these Faber-Castell, and these are more for that I use. They also come in different tips, but these are more of a fine tip. But what you can do with these is, if you color in, you can take your finger and smudge. And I use a lot of these on my mixed media art canvases. So, but I do carry a few in to do in my journaling. Now the next pen I'm going to show you is I really, really love them, but they're bittersweet because they require drying time. And these are the glaze pens, and I know you've seen them probably in your craft store. I know I bought these in Hobby Lobby. I've seen them at the art store, and I've also seen them at Michael's as well here in the States. And so the thing with these is, if you use them, you have to have drying time. So if I love the way they leave a shiny, glossy coat on my paper, but what I do is, after I use them, I set my journal aside and let them dry for a little bit, because these will smudge, but they do have a nice final coat to them. Also in this pouch, I have several different just plain ballpoint pens that I carry around. You just never know. This is a favorite. I do like these. This Pilot G2. I have those in several different colors. These are also, not sure what that brand is, but these are American Crafts. These are also like a glimmery, shimmery, sparkly pen, and they also require some drying time. But I have these in several different colors as well. One of my favorite ultimate markers to have is this Sharpie fine point, but the downsides to this is it bleeds through. So I do use it a lot, but not directly on my journal pages. Another ballpoint pen. Some more of these. Like I said, these come in different, the black definitely come in different sizes. This is another pen that I like to use for doodling, and I also use them on my my mixed media, is this Pigma Micron. I use this a lot with on my mixed media. More ballpoint pen, another Le pen. I also carry around a couple different colors of highlighters. Some more of these at different points. This is another thing I like. I love the gray. You don't see a lot of gray markers. Pencils. I carry around pencils. Another ballpoint pen. And then this is, again, I have mentioned this on my my Instagram feed. This is also one of my favorite pens. I've bought several in pink and purple. They're inexpensive, but I include these a lot on my giveaways, and also on some my pocket letter pals. I'll send those to them as well. So that's the side of the pens. Lots and lots of pens. And as we move into the other side of the pouch, you can actually put, it's amazing what you can fit in this. And again, I used to take this with me when I was scrapbook on the road, and I do still take it with me anytime I go on a trip. But again, if I know that I'm going to be writing in my Hobonichi, I'd like to grab this to make sure I have it for the markers. But in here, I love this idea of using tags to put your sample washies, and that way you have everything you need. I need to update this as well, but you have all the washi samples there that you can have. I carry around the glue sticks. This is, again, this is actually one that I use on my craft table all the time for gluing. Yes, Band-Aids, not sure how they got in there, but you just never know. Then you have some little tags. These are those thicker repositional tags that you can put. I like to use these in my traveler's notebook. Several of those. I've got some smaller ones that I can use also to mark the pages. Plain tag with a cute strawberry pen. I've got strawberry sticker. More correction. Another one of those hideaway correction pens, little oops markers. I carry around my pencil sharpener, which actually it's a Lisa Frank and it belongs to my daughter. A clip, some extra washi, and the rest of this is basically I have some pink gems that I carry just to have, and these are like journaling. They're tags. There's little cut up scrapbook papers, some more little post-it tags, some stickers, lots of journaling cards that you can fill in. My son's Yu-Gi-Oh card is in there. I liked it because it had the owls on there. Some more tags. To-do list. You can never, ever, ever have enough to-do lists. I also carry around, oh, here's another sample washi. I also carry around my own cards that I like to send out. You just never know when you're going to have a moment to send some snail mail. So, or write a letter. So that's it. That is what I carry around for journaling and for just to have on hand and on trips. And thanks for watching, and see you next time.